Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. For our first segment, we're going to go ahead and do a Shantopoulos world update. There has been a lot of drama. We're going to go over some community tabs as well as a new video that she put out yesterday, but also a super secret community tab that kind of points to the end of an era for Chantal. Will she stick to this one? We have seen her quit YouTube so many times in the past couple of months. I promise you guys it's not that again. Oh, there's a little bird. I will give you guys my thoughts and opinions. Then later on in the video, we're going to talk about Hungry Fat Chick. Recently, she put out a vlog, and I did notice some healthier mukbangs from her. So I thought we could talk about her vlog in particular. I do feel like she uses humor as a sort of coping mechanism, as a way to kind of disguise how bad things really are. But in reality, it does not look good. So we'll get into that. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? Who knew that following somebody on the internet could be such an exhausting experience? But these past couple of weeks in Shantopoulos have been an absolute disaster, a nightmare. In our previous Girl Talk videos, we talked about how it was just kind of getting old. I mean, it was the same insults towards FFG. She would come on. She had become this sort of reaction channel to FFG. And even her fans, the very few that she has left, have been telling her that this is only going to lead her to a path of self-destruction, and she's good enough doing that on her own. She doesn't need any help from anybody else. So recently she put up her couples health journey vlog too. Now, instead of explicitly calling this a gym vlog, she has decided to now go with health journey vlog. Love a good journey. What do you guys think of the word journey? I feel like it has been a little overused in the community, especially since we usually see it from Amberlynn, and none of those journeys really turn out well. But in the past, Chantal has been known to do so many different journeys, just like Amberlynn. I mean, she was originally considered the Canadian Amberlynn because she had done all of these crazy, wacky weight loss plans. I think my favorite was when she was fruitarian for a day. She was going to only eat fruit, a la Freely the Banana Girl. There was also her stint with the medical medium. Now, I kind of forget what that was about, but it was like a medium. I don't know, but I'm not getting the best vibes. It's kind of giving Octavia. But yeah, maybe that's where Chantal's focus should be, on getting healthy, because people have been noticing when she went to Kuwait the first time, she was supposed to lose weight, and for some reason she had done nothing but gain while there, despite doing all of these activities. And we know why. It's because she was continuously eating fast food. You can take the girl out of the West, but you can't take the West out of the girl. I mean, she loves her fast food. So Chantal did her vlog at the gym. We got to see her doing various physical activities with the entire background blurred out, which good job on that, because it would be really unfortunate if she put someone out there that didn't want to be out there, especially given the circumstances. It's a woman's only gym, so they feel comfortable in that space, and that should definitely be respected. So she did do a good job on the blurring. I have to give her that, I guess. We do get to see Salah working out at the gym too. Can't say that it really ignited anything inside me. Not sure where I was going with that. Yesterday, she went on a little bit of a community tab rampage, but all of those posts have now since been deleted. I mean, the theme was she's trying to excuse her past behavior, and she really wants to dig those claws in. Instead of maybe just not saying these things that people have told you time and time again that were offensive, you want to try over and over again to excuse them. And Chantal wonders why people continue to bring up her past over and over again, because it just doesn't feel like she's changed at all. And actions speak louder than words. But our girl is done with the drama, or so she says. Peace out, drama. Hello, wonderful new life. Edit. I mean, I am removing myself from drama, not the platform. When distance is your new answer to disrespect, you no longer react or argue. You simply remove your presence. So Chantal is laying down her swords. How long is this gonna last? And here's the thing, like, I have seen this happen to quite a few different YouTubers here on the platform. They get involved in this drama, and then that just becomes sort of all-consuming. And I understand if you're disrespected, you want to clap back. You want to make a response to this, whatever it may be. And I understand definitely feeling that urge to respond, but you cannot respond to absolutely everything. Well, you can, but look where it has gotten Chantal. Her entire channel has been consumed with this drama, and that's exactly what she is known for at this point. So at what point do you step back and say, I can't do this anymore? Like, this has completely taken over everything. There is nothing positive coming out of this. Not that she has ever provided much positive. I mean, there has been times where she was more entertaining. I suppose. Here is the highlight of the past 24 hours. This community tab where she says that it's an end of an era. She's leaving live streaming. Now, I got this from Twitter from Stuff K Said. Hi, Beezers. I have some sad news. I think an end of an era has come in my life and thus my channel. I have come to the hard decision to end live streaming on my channel. I will update my membership details soon. If you cancel, I completely understand as I will not be streaming, thus not offering the perk you joined for. If you want to still keep a membership, I will create some cute badges that you can use in my comments, and this way you will be recognized as a member. So here's the issue with this. Does she really mean what she is saying? Is she done with live streaming? Also, she says she's offering these cute badges to her memberships to use in the comment section. Is that comment section actually going to be left open? And if so, will she be monitoring every single comment? Because that's what I have seen lately. She has been leaving her comments open sometimes, but when you open that up, it seems as though every single comment has been carefully curated by Foodie, or should I say Chantal, period. How long until she goes back to Foodie Beauty? I don't know. For some reason, I get the feeling that this is a permanent change. We have seen her change her name so many times, and I could be wrong. She could be Foodie Beauty tomorrow, but this just feels like such a deliberate way to remove herself from the recent drama and the name association. But she'll always be associated with Foodie Beauty. That's just who she was. I will keep my comments open and we can communicate this way. Will you? Those who pay memberships will get priority responses, but please don't feel obligated to keep your membership. I will upload recorded content on this channel from now on. I don't do this out of anger or anything negative. I just feel like live streaming served a purpose for me at one time in my life. Yeah, you know what that purpose was? You were too lazy to do videos. That's exactly what it was, and you admitted to that. You put every single waking moment of your life on the camera, and that is why a lot of people have issues, because the things that they saw, they didn't like. This situation with 14, her ex that drug out for the past 2 years, the only way that she got herself out of it was from moving to Kuwait. I mean, talk about extreme. So I do feel as though she's going to crack under the pressure. I mean, keeping up a YouTube channel, it's not like the easiest thing in the world. It's not the most stressful. I'm not going to try to say it's like so stressful, but there is still stress involved, especially with a lot of editing. That is work. And I just don't see Chantal being able to keep up with that work. So she will kind of succumb and do the live streams to kind of fill in the empty space. And I don't even really see that as a bad thing. Do the videos that you can and then fill in the blanks with live streams. She's just such an indecisive person. Did anyone see the latest upload from the Piggy channel? They actually shared a Wingstop ad on TikTok where they used the iconic sound where she says, "Where's my salad? I forgot my salad." That is just wild to me. I mean, the thing that this woman is most known for actually is that "Where's my salad" thing. That was seen by millions of people. It's used by people on TikTok as a funny sound. And I have seen a lot of people mentioning, like, even if she was like very messy in the past, she always had a bit of a sense of humor and was able to laugh things off, but not so much anymore. She's trying so hard to portray that she has changed that it honestly feels like it would be easier to just actually change. What's next for Foodie? I feel like she'll be live streaming by tonight if we go off the not so distant past of last week. More excuses, more bending over backwards. Even Chantal, I think, can see that this just doesn't feel like a loving relationship. It feels more so it was convenient for the both of them. She wanted to get out of Canada. He wanted a partner. It does make you wonder, though, why did he choose someone that lived so far away? I have heard a lot of people say that men actually outnumber women in Kuwait by a lot. So there's going to be this sort of bachelor lifestyle for some of these men that aren't able to find a woman. And it is more traditional there. Like, they're not just going off of looks. As Chantal likes to say, he's such a hunkety hunk. But looks aren't everything. And Chantal has kind of gotten to this point over the past few years, and especially the past couple of weeks, where I don't think anybody can really take her seriously. They certainly can't take her word for anything because she says that she's quitting and then she doesn't. How many times now? She says that she's not getting in the drama. She's not giving it any attention. She said that how many times now? This is the last time I'm going to address this, is literally one of her memes. I will continue to ride this merry-go-round and let you guys know what happens next. Some serious change is in order. All right, you guys, welcome back to our update on Kandi/Hungry Fat Chick. We recently did a video talking about her health scare and trip to the ER, as well as her return to the mukbangs. But I want to talk about her most recent vlog. She has been occasionally dropping these vlogs, giving us more insight into her day-to-day life, behind the scenes, behind the mukbangs. What is it like living a day in the life of Kandi? She begins the video by saying that she is doing this vlog because she just didn't really feel like doing a mukbang at this time. And in the previous vlog that she did, she said the same thing. She just didn't feel like doing a mukbang and going through all of the menus. Like, she was just tired of it. I assume that it could kind of get old. I mean, I've thought this about Nikocado. I'm someone who does like fast food every now and again. I honestly probably eat too much of it, but every single day ordering the copious amounts of food like Nikocado had done more so in the past, I can assume that it would get old. I mean, even living in Las Vegas like Kandi, I mean, she does so many videos, pumps out these mukbangs. It's gonna get old eventually. She does mention that this is her job, and that's what I was thinking in the previous video. I mean, people might think that it is crazy that she would go right back to these mukbangs after having a health scare, but she does have bills to pay. This is something that is still relatively new. I mean, if you do think about it, if your job was actively hurting you, you would probably quit. I do feel like Kandi does feel like she is stuck doing these mukbangs because that is her bread and butter. That's what she's known for on her channel, literally bread and butter. And being her size, it's not going to be easy to get a job somewhere else. I don't know what her history is like, but we said the same thing when talking about Chantel. I mean, what else is she really going to do? But then you also have to ask yourself, is it worth it? I mean, this is YouTube. She could do whatever she wanted on here. I do think that she does worry about the views, and she knows that she could do a mukbang and probably get twice as many views as she would on a vlog. And so she is sort of trapped in this cycle of, I have to do these mukbangs to pay my bills, or else I don't know what else I would do. I did notice that in some of her more recent videos, she has been making some healthier choices. Like, one of the videos was her eating a salad. Where's my salad? And in her most recent video, she did do this like tropical smoothie flatbread situation. So in her vlog, Kandi talks about not really feeling very well right now, but she has managed to get a few things done, kind of like an adulting hard moment. But she is struggling right now with her vlog and just her life in general. It's just not that interesting. But yeah, sometimes you can get into these ruts where life just feels so repetitive and boring. If you also suffer from depression at the same time, it can be hard to find pleasure in anything. And I just feel like it is really sad seeing her in this state. I mean, she just comes across as someone who is just not happy, but she's kind of using humor to hide that because maybe she feels like it would be a burden on her audience, a burden on the people in her life. Kandi claims that despite what people may think, she does not have diabetes or high cholesterol, but she does mention having something that she calls, quote, juicy lungs. And she laughs that it's probably heart failure.
I have the sciatica, and I have the juicy lungs, and yeah, that's probably heart failure. Probably.
See what I mean? I think she is kind of hiding behind humor, and it is a coping mechanism for a lot of people, myself included. Denial doesn't feel like the right word because she does acknowledge that there are issues, but it is strange how nonchalant she is about what could be some serious issues. She does briefly mention a scrape that turned into another infection, which was what initially put her into the hospital this last month, and relents how people constantly tell her to get inpatient treatment. And I do think that she could benefit from such a program, but it's not really accessible for everyone. There is a lot of programs for substance abuse issues where you can get free or subsidized care. But as far as I know, there's nothing like that for fat people. And this kind of program is extremely expensive. But here's a scary thought. She does say that she might lose her health insurance soon, which could put her in a very precarious situation. She feels stuck, and this is all that she has known for a very long time. I did notice a lot of people in the comment section. Yeah, there are some nasty ones, but many of her fans just want her to get better. In this video, it feels like she is down in the dumps. And I think that in her mind, this weight has become some sort of insurmountable task. If we take a look at it the way that people think of debt, it can become so overwhelming that you don't think that there is a way to the other side. You'll never get out of it. But if you slowly chip away, it could take a long time, but eventually it will become less and less. And with each payment, it'll be be less stressful, especially when you can see that goal. And I think with weight loss, I mean, one of the things that you have going for you is that you can really feel that progress. And I know that is what keeps people going sometimes. But one of the hardest parts is getting to that point where you are able to see that progress. Like if you are beating an addiction, if you can get to a point where you are making progress forward with your life, maybe now you bought a car, but you could never afford one when you were in your addiction, just things like that where you can see your life improving. It's not easy to get to that point, but it is such a motivator. And I do think that Kandi kind of struggles seeing her life be any different than it is now. And she's trying to make the best of a bad situation instead of making positive changes that could actually improve her life. This isn't going to be an easy situation for Kandi. I mean, the negative self-talk, I do really feel like that is getting in her way. At one point in the video, she talks about having a partner in the future, and she doesn't think that she has anything to offer anyone. She's also in this cycle of pain where standing up has become too painful, exercising has become too painful, but she can't just live on the couch. She has become very indecisive on what she wants to do with her life. I also think that that's kind of getting in her way as well. Thinking about all the things that she wants to do, but not actually doing them. Like eating healthy, but she admits eating healthy is difficult for her. You know, all she has known is good home cooking and fast food. So she's going to have to really learn how to eat healthy. And it doesn't have to be perfect. None of us are perfect. But I do think that she has some very difficult decisions to make right now. And I did notice, like I said, that some of her more recent mukbangs were a little healthier. She doesn't know really what to do on her channel except for mukbangs. But I think there are things that she could do, like cooking, food related. It doesn't always have to be fast food. I know that's what gets the clicks. It really does. But that goes back to that difficult decision. I do feel really sympathetic as someone who has struggled with addiction, not to food in particular, but I feel like if she doesn't make any changes fast, she's going to run out of time. And it really comes down to, am I going to live longer or am I going to eat this food? All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Chantal continues to self-sabotage. And what did you guys think of the update from Hungry Fat Chick? I do feel like she's dealing with some serious issues on top of her obesity. And she doesn't even think that she can succeed, but I think that she really can. I do. I believe anybody can, even Chantal. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye, guys.